popping in at the beginning of this week's waffle to talk to you one more time about my beauty mask from Teamy Blends. So you may remember in a couple of waffles ago, I applied this at the beginning. Natalie and I have used it again since, and we popped that on Instagram. So there's a picture of Natalie and I being blue, blah, 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 all over Instagram. And I have used it alone, without Natalie, an additional twice. So in the space of just about 2 weeks, I've used it 4 times. So I've used it 4 times, Natalie used it once. So it's had 5 applications. So the first thing I want to do is show you how much is left after 5 applications. And the answer is loads. Look at that. We've made a dent in the top of maybe a 1/6 of it is gone. There is absolutely tons left. So it's, from a value for money point of view from that, I think it's brilliant. If we've used a 1/6 of it and we've had 5 goes, you're going to get approximately 30 applications. I think that's brilliant. It doesn't say on the pot how many applications they expect you to get, but then I presume that's because they don't know how thickly you're going to apply it, do they? But yes, so the way that Natalie and I have applied it means we're going to get 30 applications from that, which I think is brilliant. Absolutely loved the little applicator brush. Loved it so much that I haven't washed it. That's naughty. But absolutely loved that. It's not a brush, it's a spatula. It's a little silicone spatula, and it applies it really smoothly. It's very comfortable to use, and it's so sparing. It doesn't clog up with all the product and doesn't waste a load of product. So really, really liked that. But of course the big question is, how is my skin? So as I've said before, I don't have really problem skin. I do get a dry patch on my massive forehead here. So I'm going to just kind of like bring the camera in close. It's very difficult to do that without raising my eyebrows. I don't know why. So bring it in close so that you guys can see that dry patch pretty much gone. I think that's really good. Bear in mind that it's now November. We've got, you know, chill winds, cold weather and central heating, which all of those things usually combine to make that dry patch a little bit worse for me. So, yeah, just moving my hair. I look so good with no fringe, don't I? Not. I look like Professor Brainstorm. The rest of my face, also really nice. You may remember that I said when I started using it, I was expecting a breakout. I thought that it's going to, you know, I'm possibly going to have bad skin for a few days while it did its stuff. That didn't happen. I didn't get a breakout. I've had the occasional little spot that I always get anyway. I had one there. But apart from that, skin feels really soft. Really, really soft. It felt fresher as I washed it off my filter. I don't use soap on my face. Never use soap on my face. I wash my face in the shower and give it a wash, or I use plain water, or occasionally I use a makeup removal wipe or whatever. But I never use facial soap or whatever. And I don't really have a cleansing routine. I know I ought to. I'm 47. My face is going to start falling off soon. I'm aware of that. But I don't really have a cleansing routine. So I did kind of think that applying something my face wasn't used to might have an adverse effect, and I haven't actually experienced that at all. I'm very pleased. I'm trying to give you a horrific loom-in close-up so that you can see my skin, but I don't know whether it's working or not. I guess what I'm trying to say is I like it. I really do recommend it. You need to go to teamyblends.com if you're interested in ordering it. And at teamyblends.com, they also have various tea drinks, tea infusions, things like that. But they also have other skincare. So they have moisturisers. Really interested myself in getting their superfood moisturiser, which is a lightweight daily cream. It contains avocado, matcha and hemp. So that sounds exciting. There is a sale on the website at the moment for Black Friday. So the Black Friday sale gives you 20% off with code BF20, 30% with BF30, 40% with BF40. There is a minimum spend on each of those, so make sure you have a look at those. But also, my Black Friday code gives you 50% off, and my Black Friday code is JENK50. So if you are thinking of getting anything from the teamyblends.com website, if you use code JENK50, you will save 50%. So yeah. Let me know if you order any of this stuff. Let me know what you think of it. I hope you like it. I hope you feel that I've given it a fair trial and that I've given you a fair review of it. I'm impressed, I have to say. Quite pleased. Really am thinking I might order myself the Superfood Moisturiser. Really thinking I might give that a go. So, I mean, the lady trying it on the website, she looks chuffed to bits, bless her. So, with all that said, we'll go into the waffle now as usual. But just remember that if you are interested, it's teamyblends.com and code JENK50 for 50% off in the Black Friday sale.
You're so fine, oh lady. Let your body take control. You're on my mind, baby. Just move a little closer. And I say, oh, it's a night we'll both remember. Oh, sweet surrender. Oh, we're moving close together. Wanna make your body mine through the night. Hot and sweet through the night. Let's get out fast and slow. I wanna get to know you. I know a place where we can go. It's just around the corner. And I say, oh, it's a night we'll both remember. Oh, sweet surrender. Oh, we're moving close together. Wanna make your body mine. And I say, oh, it's a night we'll both remember. Oh, sweet surrender. Oh, we're moving close together. Wanna make your body mine through the night. Ooh, ooh, yeah, baby. I wanna make your body mine. Wanna make your body right. Yeah. Make your body mine through the night. It's a night we'll both remember.
Molly is cheating on me. I am betrayed.
No,
You betray me.
no video evidence, Mum.
Good morning on Tuesday. I've had my breakfast. You've seen me making my breakfast. I've had a shower and washed my hair. I saw a meme on Facebook that says something along the lines of, I have two styles of hair, straightened or Hagrid. Today is plainly Hagrid. So yeah, I'm waiting for it to dry properly so that I can tame it and straighten it. I'm just doing my parcels that are going out. I've not got very many to go from yesterday. And Mum's coming for a dinner today. It's Tuesday, and we've started this new thing where Mum comes for a dinner on Tuesday. So I'm going to do my parcels and then go and sort some laundry out. I've got dinner on the go in the slow cooker already. I've put pork chops and lamb chops in the slow cooker together. I have no idea what's going to happen. It'll be food. It'll be fine. I'm trying to use up the freezer, as I think I said. I think I mentioned this in last week's waffle, that I'm trying to work my way through the freezers. There's stuff in there that's been there a while, so I'm trying to work my way through that. So yeah, so it's a fragments meal, but it'll be fine. Never killed anyone yet. First time for everything. So yeah, doing my parcels, bit of tidying in here. This is just packaging that needs putting away and stuff like that. And tidy my room, I think, as well before I go out. And then go and pick Mum up and bring her over here for her tea. There we go. From Hagrid to straightened. Done. Molly's trying to kill me, mother. Oh. You must let go if she pulls too hard.
She's all upset now.
Yeah, she's worried she's hurt you now. Molly, down. Molly.
Molly, you haven't hurt me.
Down, darling, down. Good girl.
That's better actually because it's
Yeah, 2 hands.
it was the handle.
Yeah.
It was in my fingers.
She'll have you face down on the floor.
I'll let go.
I hope so.
She can go face down or thumbs down or whatever way down. I think we would lose it. Oh, steady, steady.
It's Wednesday. We're at Matalan, although they seem... Oh no, we're not. We're at Rajani. You've confused me. We're at Rajani's, which is a big kind of discount place in Fish Ponds. Anthony needs building supplies. I need cleaning supplies.
Pulley basket or a lifty basket?
There's a lot of that. I'll have a towel as well.
Pulley or a
Pulley
lifty?
basket, please.
Grey or red?
I wasn't expecting a choice.
Still filming.
Cool. Give me the phone. Thank you.
You're no fun. What the hell?
What are you want the hell in about?
You can buy a bag of employee bounties. That is disgusting.
You can what?
Buy a bag with just bounties.
I like bounties.
It's disgusting.
It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. People are smiling, making plans, hiding behind their shades. and you're doing the same. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where your heart is fire. But baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake. 'Cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm and I know I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. But if the sky would open up, you're staying home, you don't get out. You always used to love the rain, but LA changed you. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where your heart is fire. But baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake. 'Cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm and I know I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold.
Tell the waffle about it.
It's a pill box in with your drink.
This is such a clever idea. So the pill container is on the side of the water bottle.
Yeah, they do it for when you get like elderly people who don't need carers every day.
Yeah.
They can set it up for the week and make sure they've got enough water just for their meds.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That is such a clever idea. People are so clever.
I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake. 'Cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm and I know I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. Hanging on to hope and holding on to a dream, wishing for the kind of love you see in magazines. The illusion falls and nothing's what it seems to be. The part left is hurting deep inside of me. Heard a whisper, someone saw you at the bar. Was it the same night you had trouble with your car? It's getting old, I've heard your stories told 1,000 times. Baby, you are using the same old lines. I'll leave it all behind. I wasted too much time, I've been blind. 'Cause there's no fixing what's been broken. This ain't the first time I'll be drinking you off my mind.
I'm sure there's something here.
Walking down the street, the rain is pouring down.
Ready? It is Wednesday evening, and you, the eagle-eyed viewer, may have noticed something different about the dogs. Although the lens is so dirty, you may not be able to see anything. You may have noticed that there are 4 instead of 3. Well, there are only 3 because one's buggered off. There's 4 over there. So we've got Chelsea from next door with us. Regular viewers will remember Chelsea from a few weeks ago when Buddy decided he was never too old. He doesn't seem to be too interested at the moment. The reason we've got Chelsea is because Richard, my next door neighbour, who is like one of my own lads, has had a positive COVID test. He doesn't feel at all unwell particularly, but he's had a positive test and therefore he is stuck in house for the 14 days requisite. And dogs still need to go out. Whether humans get COVID or not, dogs need to go out. So Chelsea's with us. The swamp has nearly dried up, so that's nice. No doubt Kai will have found something to get his muddy feet into. But yeah, that's nearly dried up. We've had a couple of days of dry weather. Oh, and somebody mentioned on last week's vlog, it might have been Cosmic Kate, that the footage was very shaky. And she said, have you managed to take off the super steady bit? I didn't know I had a super steady bit, so I've put it on today, but it means that I can't zoom. So I don't really know. I can't have ever had that on before is what I'm saying, because I've always been able to zoom in the past. So maybe I was just a bit shakier than usual last week. However, I'm recording this with the super steady bit on my phone. So it'll be interesting to see when I upload this footage whether it does seem steadier, because I'm walking in the same way that I always do. Been a funny old day again. I've done my 10 list. I think I did 11 listings and got them up and scheduled. And I've been to Aldi and got some vegetables, and I've done the parcel run, and as you saw we went to Reggiani's this morning. I didn't spend as much time at Reggiani's as I would have liked to, because I made the mistake of going there with Anthony who he's an in and out shopper. He's like, you go in, you get what you need, you go home. And I was like, oh, I didn't know what I needed, and I wanted Reggiani's to let me know. So I think Natalie and I might make a journey back to Reggiani's at some point without him. Much as I love him, if we go without him we can do a proper shop and have a look round, because there's a lot more in there that you guys didn't see and that I didn't see today. And I haven't been for a couple of years, so I felt a bit truncated today by having to come home early. Yeah, that's been Wednesday really, and tomorrow is Thursday and I'll be off to Mum's. So yeah, you right, Chelsea? The only problem with bringing Chelsea is that she's actually a Czech dog. She's from Czechoslovakia. Or, sorry, it's not called Czechoslovakia, it's called the Czech Republic now, and has been for some time. I'm stuck in. She's from the Czech Republic. And so her first language, well, obviously her first language is dog. But her first human language is Czech, and I don't speak Czech. The only word of Czech that I know is podzam, and I can't remember whether that's give me the ball or stop. Or fetch. So, luckily she's a very well-trained dog and very sort of responsive to what's going on, so hopefully I won't lose her. Chelsea, this way. Good girl. Good girl. See, she knows her name. Good girl, this way. She's actually probably more better trained. Probably actually better trained than mine. So there we go. That's Wednesday. Pretty much done and dusted. Didn't I say it got very Novemberish? Frost has arrived. It's bloody chilly this morning. Thick layer of frost on the ground. Thick layer of frost on the car, which I'm going to have to scrape off before we can go anywhere. But it is a lovely bright... I don't know if you guys can... I don't know what happens when I hold the camera up to the sun, because I can't see anything because I'm trying to look at it. But yeah, it's a really, really bright, frosty, wintry morning. Clouds of smoke instead of breath and all that. So we've got Chelsea again. Got 4 dogs again this morning. Coming up the road. I mean, Chelsea doesn't go on the lead. She's incredibly well trained, and we don't have to cross any roads to get here. So she just walks up around the corner on her own. But even so, walking the 3 dogs on leads when they want to be up ahead with Chelsea is challenging. Still, here we are on our frosty wintry morning. It is Thursday. And so it's shopping with Mum today. Caught her just when she was having a wee. Sorry, Chelsea. Morning ablutions on camera. Yeah, it's a nice morning. Molly's here. Molly's off in the distance somewhere looking for squirrels. It's a lovely morning, but it is bloody cold.
What I thought you were doing, but all I saw was you stand there and just really slowly go. That's what happened. I got like that, and then I
You look like a rubbish policeman. Evening all. What do you think you're doing?
in my knees. Do you know, it looks like we're toddlers.
We're at Clevedon Seafront, and apparently Mother's chosen this particular moment on a busy path to strengthen her knees. She says she hasn't got dementia, but who knows? This is the old pier at Clevedon, which has been disused for a long time, and I think is being refurbed. Although not, I may be telling lies about that because it's a long time since I. Has this one been refurbished?
No, that's the one that was used in the One Direction video.
Oh, it was used in a One Direction video, according to that.
Which one? There was a massive thing a couple of years ago that One Direction came and filmed on the.
Oh, there we go. I know there's one of the piers at Weston is out of use and needs to. They've had to do a compulsory purchase order on that. I don't know why I'm telling you people this. You might not care. This is the Bristol Channel, and over there, in the mist somewhere, is Lex.
You can see her blue hair.
Can see her blue hair from here. And yeah, we're at the far end of Clevedon Seafront. So you may remember a few weeks ago, back in the summer, we came to Clevedon, and where that big clutch of trees is in the distance is pretty much where we were. I'm going to walk along there and see if I can zoom in. So yeah, when I filmed a few weeks ago, we were all the way over there. It won't zoom in because I've got this super steady mode on. All the way over there in the distance, where that white building is that you probably can't see. That's the Salt House where we had our lunch a few weeks ago. But it feels like longer than that, maybe it was a couple months ago. And the flat stretch of water just in front of it is that swimming lake that I filmed a couple of people in. So we are just a bit further on around the town. And yeah. Lots of people down there just enjoying the winter sunshine, but it is a tad chilly. I noticed all these people who come out and sit on benches and enjoy the winter sunshine are quite elderly. They make them hard in Clevedon. They make hardy folk around here. Meanwhile, my mother sat there like an Eskimo. Good afternoon. On Friday, it's 1:45. I've just picked up the camera and thought about vlogging, mainly because I've been recording other stuff all morning, and I suddenly thought, oh God, I haven't waffled. So I have spent the morning sorting through clothing and bagging some stuff to go, and recording and editing a video. Anthony has spent the morning, and most of yesterday, to be fair. Sorry, I was just changing on the computer. Anthony has spent the morning, and most of yesterday, to be fair, decorating the downstairs loo and the bit by the back door. So I'm going to take you down in a bit. I think he's nearly finished. I'll take you down a bit and show you what he's done, but I'll wait until he's out of the way, because he's, you know, doesn't particularly like being on the waffle. I don't know why. It's not you guys. He loves you guys. I'm sure he does. He says they're all nice, aren't they, your viewers? And I say, yes, they are. But yeah, he doesn't particularly like me recording him for YouTube, so and also I think he's very much at the end of his tether, so I won't go and record that just in case you get some untethered Anthony. So this is the transformation so far. As you can see, sorry, the dogs are going for their walk. As you can see, it's had a coat of blue paint. It's one of those things, you know, when life always comes back to bite. It should have been free. Mum had leftover paint from her bedroom and she gave it to us, and I thought, okay, that'd be a nice cheap way of updating the loo. We didn't have enough, so I had to go and buy more. So it wasn't free after all. But there we go. It's a nice shade of, what did we decide it was called? Moonlight Mist, or whatever Mum's paint's called. The new flooring, that came from B&M, a big roll of, I think it's 3 metres by 4 metres. Might be 2 metres by 3 metres. Anyway, that was $39.99 from B&M. And we've had enough to do the toilet, the step down there, and Anthony says there's enough to do by the front door as well, so that'd be great. The shelf that loo rolls go on is still in the garden because the paint's not dry, so that's got to go back in when it's been painted white. Same with the toilet roll holder. That one's back in. I'm really pleased. It looks really, really clean, really fresh. You know, it's still a council house. The walls are still terrible. The whole walls need re-skimming really, but we can't, you know, you can't have what you can't have right now. And yeah, I'm chuffed to bits with it. We've got new step edges. The council took these off. These are called nosings, I discovered after years of searching. The council took these off when they laid the kitchen floor 22 years ago, and they never put them back on. And for 22 years I have been intending to get new ones and never did. And finally have, and I bought them on eBay and they're about £6 each. So 22 years of wishing I had new ones of those, and here we go. There's bits of stuff on the front needs sweeping and whatever, and the silicone isn't quite dry around the edges yet, which is why we're not sweeping it too viciously. But yeah, I'm really pleased. I realise it's not fancy. The door needs replacing. Anthony and I were just discussing that it'd be easier to get a new door than try and repair this hole. This hole is caused by the handle of the back door. So in the summer, if the back door is open but isn't fastened on the hook, this door blows open and then the handle of that door slams into it. So we've been putting up with that hole for a long time. We need a new door because also the handle is broken. So that's on the next thing to do, is get a new door, which is why I didn't bother asking Anthony to paint the door. There's no point painting a door we're not keeping. But yeah, so that's next on the list, is a new door for in there. And yeah, I'm really pleased. Really very, very pleased with it. I think it looks lovely. I'm very pleased with the floor. Say 40 quid for a piece of lino that's done both of those rooms, and will be enough for the front door as well. Not the front door, by the front door. Chuffed to bits with that, and Anthony's worked really hard. It's taken him 2 days, but he's worked really, really hard on it, so I'm really proud of him. Hello, good morning, lunchtime, good afternoon on Saturday. What have I done? Got up, pottered about, achieved nothing. I've been to the parcel shop, I've been to Iceland and picked up milk and that. I'm about to film an unboxing video on the new air fryer and make myself some lunch. So yes, I'm going to get on and do that. So that'll be a separate video, that won't be in this video. That'll be a separate video on its own, but that's what I'm about to do next. Yeah. Excuse my mask. It's about 6ish. It's about 6ish. I've just been to Home Bargains for glamorous things like a new bin for the toilet, and I'm going in here to get my tea, which is Subway. I'm gonna have a Subway salad for my tea because I forgot to bloody defrost the ready meal I was meant to be having. Very quick, teeny weeny Home Bargains haul. So small it wasn't worth filming it for a standalone video, so I thought I'd bung it into the waffle. So, obviously I spent 30 quid, because I always spend 30 quid at Home Bargains, always. In fact, I spent 32.74. I got this little hanging sink caddy, so it goes over your tap and holds your sponges. I've got one on there already, but that one doesn't go over the tap, and I like the idea that this has drainage holes. Can you see? There we go, see the holes? Drainage holes, and hangs over the sink, so it just has a silicone strap just to put it around your tap. I don't know how much it was. I knew when I picked it up, I've forgotten now. Sink caddy. Oh, it was 99p. Bloody hell, bargain. I got some dried apricots. These go in my Fast 800 chicken tagine recipe, and I've been getting through. Last time, the only ones I could find in Tesco's were these chopped ones, and they were expensive, so when I saw those for 99p I thought I'd have them instead and chop them myself, do my own chopping. I bought a pair of gloves to be kept in the car, and obviously I bought them in the house because I do that every time I buy anything to be kept in the car. I got some Twix Top biscuits. These are quite nice. They're 106 calories per biscuit, and they're quite nice. They feel like I'm proper chocolate. I got white acrylic paint and these screws for a project I wish to do, so you'll be seeing what they're for later. Some tip and zip storage bags. I always buy these. These are great. They're for, portions of bolognese and soups and things like that. I got some golden breadcrumbs because now I've got the air fryer. I want to try breadcrumbing some stuff. just breadcrumbs and random things, spoons, whatever. Cheese sauce granules. Natalie loves cauliflower cheese, and I get very sick of actually making cheese sauce from a roux. I can make a perfectly good cheese sauce, but I get bored doing it. So, And I got some adult multivitamin gummies. These are 120, one a day, raspberry flavoured chewable gummies. Those are for me. I got a new bin for the loo. It's a chrome one. Look. Anthony has decorated the loo, as you saw in the waffle. Now, he was taking the mick out of me earlier on. We still haven't got the shelves back up here yet. Because, excuse the view down the loo, I'll close that. That bin there, I've had that since I was 16. I think it was given to me as one of my 16th birthday presents, bizarrely enough, from my sister-in-law. And so that bin's 31 years old. There's nothing wrong with it, but it is bright pink. And Anthony said to me earlier on, why are you insisting on keeping that bin forever? I said, I'm not insisting on keeping on it. It's just that it's the bathroom bin and I haven't really thought about it. So he's like, get a new one. So I did. I got that chrome bin and it was $4.99. So I don't know where the pink bin's going to go. Pink bin could go in there. That room's pink. Yeah, $4.99 for that little pedal bin. That was quite good. Then I got these chopping boards I've got my hands on. Bamboo chopping boards. I'm going to get rid of... I've got two large... I'm going to get rid of those. They're too big. And just have the little ones instead. So they were 2 for $1.99 on the bamboo chopping boards. New loo roll holder because the old one is minging and brown and... I mean, it's meant to be brown, it's wooden, but you know, the room is now white and whatever, so new loo roll holder. And then, last but not least, low-calorie ice cream, less than 70 calories per tub. 2 vanilla, 2 caramel. They were $1.99 for 4. Tiny home bargains haul. It's 20 to 3 on Sunday. World's worst blogger again. Blogger. I got up, as you can see by the fact that I'm not in bed. I lost an hour somewhere between getting up and doing my live. I don't know what I did in that. I probably just potted around and talked to the kids and stuff. Did my live with Lex, that was fun. And then Natalie and I had to go down to Broadmead again, back to the scooter shop. So, very boring story, but Natalie's electric scooter, the handle folds down so that you can carry it upstairs and put it in the car and so on and so forth. And it has a screw knob that you turn to... Anyway, she got out of her friend's car the other day, put it up on its stand, and it fell over, and the knob broke and just ended up being a shard of sharp plastic. So we rang them, and they said, oh yeah, if you bring it in, we can probably sort that. We took it in. They have replaced Natalie's knob. Natalie has a bright, shiny new knob. And they didn't charge us anything. So massive, big up to Pure Electric in Broadmead, Bristol, for replacing that knob and not even charging us anything at all. So... Sorry, just looking over into the parts, people in the park. So yeah, massive big up to you guys. Thank you so much for that. We're delighted about that. I bought us some riding gloves and a carry strap while I was there because I was so pleased that they'd been so great. And then we popped in Wilkinson's so that I could get my spray lacquer for a project that I'm in the middle of. No, I don't often do projects. So, and after we'd done that, we popped to Subway, got Natalie some lunch, got me a salad, came home. I've just baked a cookie in the air fryer, which is it's going to be in the air fryer video that I'm working on. I had my lunch and now I'm watching a little bit of the tube, bracing myself to pack this bad boy because this was in the giveaway this morning. So that's been won. That's been won by the lovely Sandy Beach. So that needs to be packed and posted. Got some other little bits to pack and post, and yeah, that's my Sunday afternoon. It's not thrilling. It's not. It's just not.
Feeling so small, watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars.
Sunday evening quadruple dog walk. Annoyingly, we've had quite a lot of rain, so the swamp's filled back up. So Kai's getting himself filthy as usual. But he's got his little reflective coat on, which doesn't actually fit that well. But it does mean you can see him in the dark, which basically means you can see when he goes home on his own. Chelsea's here. I've now learnt the check for come here. Shall we see if it works? Ready? Chelsea, put him! Put him! Good girl! Good girl, Chelsea, well done! Good girl, Volvo! So there we go, before you know it, I'll speak Czech dog. I don't know what language Buddy speaks, I don't think it's English. Well, do your own, ain't you, mate? The hood on this coat absolutely cracks me up. Molly's here somewhere. Chasing Cyrils, I expect. Yeah, so Sunday evening dog walk. I have, as you've just seen, I've done my parcels. I've packed the hamper that's gone in the giveaway drawer. Haven't done any listing today, but I did do some yesterday in the end. Tomorrow I think might be a listing day. Need to get some clothes listed. And yeah, there's not an awful lot else going on, is there? When we come out here in Bristol, when we come out of lockdown, which I think is Wednesday, is it Wednesday or Thursday? We go straight into tier 3. Which, as far as I can tell, means everything is open, but you shouldn't go to it. As far as I can tell, that's what tier 3 is. We're opening everything, please don't go there. Pubs and restaurants won't be open, they're still only for takeaway and collection. Sorry, Chelsea, bit of an ablution moment. Yeah, pubs and restaurants for takeaway or collection only still, but all retail will be back open. There's not a lot that I've missed retail-wise, if I'm honest, because what with Wilkinson and the range and that being able to stay open this time, there's not been a lot that I've been able to get. But there's Molly. Molly's turned up. But yeah, so tier 3 won't be very different to full lockdown for us, and I don't know how often they intend to reassess it. I presume it will be for a month at a time, but who knows, because they seem to change their minds as often as they change their underwear. So I think... Shall I turn the camera around? Here I am. I think this might be good night to this week's waffle. That's Jacques. Jacques just galloped along. Jacques is Molly's playmate. Yeah, I think this is good night to this week's waffle, and I will see you next week. One last thing, just before I say goodbye to this week's waffle. This is an orchid that was bought for me by Natalie for Mother's Day. It's lasted incredibly well, bearing in mind it's now November. As you can see, leaves very, very happy and shiny. Some kind of growth thing here, I don't know what they are, but the last flower is about to drop off. Does anybody know whether this is a come again plant for next year, and if so, do I cut these long stems off so that it'll grow new stems from the bottom? What am I meant to do here? Any advice, please, from gardeners or green-fingered folk? Thank you.